time to move from the Anubis headquarters. Okay, I have plenty of recordings, videos that I uploaded into an archive, and now it's hard for me to download them, y'all. And this is the very beginning of this channel, and I was told by Papa Legba, don't stress it. Setbacks, nah, there is no such thing at this point. That's not what this is. You go with the flow. Now, I don't believe in coincidences. One thing is for sure, all of a sudden now, I can't use OneDrive from Microsoft. Perhaps it's because my internet. Something's wrong with the internet now. So I got all these videos. So a lot of people who are seasoned in YouTube, content creators is like, yo, film it, upload it, keep it on private until you're ready to make it go public. You need to do that anyway. Make your video when you upload it, make it private so that you could tweak it, work it out, make sure you have the right title, the right thumbnail. So that's what I'm going to do going forward. You live and you learn. In the meantime, I have all this data that's locked away in OneDrive, and I'm gonna have to start from scratch. So since pretty much March 18th, I had been filming, I won't say daily, but damn near, so that when I leave the Anubis headquarters, I'm already way ahead of the game. Just start uploading. It's timeless. It'll hit you the way it's supposed to, when it's supposed to, right now to 2025, maybe next year. But there was a timing to it. I saw the timing, and I could see how it was colliding with May 12th. And this is Moloch court date. Moloch. I'm not going to call him by his government name, the name that his trifling mother gave him. I'm going to call him by his forever name, the demon we know as Moloch. A whole paradox, which I explained in the previous videos, but I'm going to have to explain it again. But you know what? Now I'm going to explain it with more data, more information, calmly. Okay? And knowledge is power. So I will be empowering people as to why Moloch, who's in the Metropolitan Detention Center, who had did the most, why he is Moloch, how has he always been destined to be that, how is something that someone is worshiping right now, let's say in DC, they're worshiping Moloch right now, right? But yeah, Moloch is some asshole mogul that ran amok demonically, to keep power, to keep riches, and to keep dominion, dominance. It's insane, sick, vile, a savage. Yeah, that's it. A savage who put that work in, daddy. Didn't he put that work in, y'all? He put that work. What the fuck is that? What was he doing? Excuse me. Let me relax and hold back the cursing. I'm trying the stop all that motherfucking cursing challenge. Let's see if I can, succeed in this challenge. If y'all want to join me, please put in the comment section. I will join the stop all that motherfucking cursing challenge, and let's support each other, okay? But when people are messing with our children, like what's happening right now, when they are messing with our home front or our fort, our Four of Wands, harassing our Eight of Wands, our ability to quantum leap. We're very much capable of quantum leaping, and just 1 minute we're here, next minute we're we leveled all the way up into something amazing. Like that has been tapped into and harassed, and that very thing that they've tapped into to harass, that manifestation energy, is now putting people already in urns and graves and prisons, in the ICU, and diseased status, the pill can, that butter cookie can, the Dutch cookie can, the water pills, the pressure pills, the sugar pills, I've been a fucking asshole for years pills, I've been a skank, Queen of Wands, thought witch, Pills. I've been playing myself for a very long time. Pills. Entitlement issues. Pills. Racism. Pills. All those pills in that Dutch cookie can. Welcome to this channel where I need to calm down, right? But they sent those spells of having you riled up, and hopefully somebody's filming you on CCTV or in their little car. The feds across the street. Hey, feds. You know, let me just bring this into a tight read, because this is something that I may have to launch and then explain. Who the hell am I and what the hell is going on? Because all the videos, and I will screenshot the videos, all those videos, for some reason I can't upload. Now maybe when I leave out the Anubis headquarters in which I'm in, and I'll have to explain that, when I move out of here in a matter of 2 days, then that Wi-Fi should be better. If not, I'll go into a Wi-Fi cafe and start doing my uploads. If not, then I'm going to have to start from scratch, and it's going to be even better than what I was initially going to launch. I am tapped into the Ace of Cups, the ultimate Ace of Cups source. So if I want to keep giving and giving and giving, I will do so. And I have the illest receipts, like Templar treasures and Templar treasures and Templar treasures on top of Templar treasures worth of information, data. I even have Templar treasure maps, which is why they put a mark on me. They want to shank me. But I'm still here. I'm still alive. Judgment Day has begun. It's 3,600 years long, Earth years. And we're only 12 years in. 3,600 years, Earth years. We're only 12 years into this Judgment Day. So we're receiving judgments, amazing bounties, because the Judgment Day is all about every last previous lifetime and this one. And where you go from here. Do you go to the VIP of the heavens? Do you go to the VIP of the house? Because that's new. That's new. That means a lot of people put in that word daddy to create something like that. A garbage can outside of time and space. And people are already entering this garbage can called the VIP of hell. Thanks to Moloch and his counterpart that's in Manhattan. She's probably working on a voodoo doll right now, Lilith. Again, we will explain. I have to re-explain if I can't upload those videos. Who the hell is Moloch? Well, I think I understand, the Metropolitan Detention Center. And who the hell is Lilith, his counterpart? Child, I got some stuff to show you. But there is a hierarchy here on this planet. Everybody calls the slave planet the punishment planet, and you're right. But it's more to it than that. There's a hierarchy. There's Massa. There's Overseer. There's House Ninja. There's Field Ninja. The Field Ninjas is your handlers. The House Ninjas, that's rich, famous, power. The Overseers is people who have authority in the injustice system, systematically killing them. Then you have Massa. Old money, new money, demonic sigil family tree type time. Medusa, I call it. Or Medusa. You can call it Medusa. I'm dyslexic. Bear with me. Medusa, the second beast of Revelations. The first beast is Lilith, that will soon be combined with Moloch. So he's in prison now, but for a time. She's in Manhattan cutting up with about 10 voodoo dolls right now, for a time. Eastern Star, all of them, secret society, both of them, Lilith and Moloch, both of them. Where the rotted Eastern Star, rotted Freemasons, rotted Skull and Bones and all this nonsense, right? But there are chapters that don't subscribe to rot. Those will be spared or leveled up. It depends. You got house ninjas that is like, I didn't know what I was signing up for. Help me. I'm like, well, that my art scale will determine if you're going to be helped or not, where your heart is at, because we don't got time to sift through who's lying, who's fraudulent, who's tepid. We don't got time for that. We don't got time for that. This war is crazy right now. We don't got time for that. Choose the high road or choose the low road. Choose the high road, you got the gateway of Zion. Choose the low road, you got the gateway of Herod, aka the gateway of hell. All these things were in the videos prior to this one that I will break down and show and demonstrate. I got 2 channels, so we're definitely going to upload all the DNA, point of origin, to know where you come from and what you're bringing to the table. That's going to be on one channel, and then here we'll do the reads. We're going to sort it all out. But I had to put this video first because this is, I wanted to make sure I filmed it in Anubis headquarters. It was important that I do so, energetically wise. There's a countdown. May 12th is very significant. That's that court date. Whether they push it back or push it forward, I don't know. But May 12th is important because May 11th is the anniversary of when we were brought to Anubis headquarters. We'll leave them prior to that. But that means a lot. There's a lot behind it. There's a lot. But first, the court date was May 5th. That was important because the number 505, I'm going to be explaining more and more how 505 is the code for prison. So when I first saw 505, I was like, makes sense. So we're going to get into how I got to the number 505, what it means, what is all the work that's been placed behind making sure 505 is taking full effect. Anybody who think that they are all of that in a bag of chips, wilding out, well, Judgment Day is here. Totally different physics. You can't do that anymore without the illest consequences. It doesn't matter how much energy, magic you're manipulating and abusing people with it. That's your way out of the matrix. I promise you that. I promise you that's your way out of the matrix. You've been hustled for a very long time. You've been able to wild out, do what you want, and get away with it. That's done now. And now, the Ma'at scale, the matrix itself is looking right at you because the matrix is in self-preservation mode. And you are not going to cause the whole matrix to crumble. Forget a cataclysm or earthly cataclysm that's usually scheduled just in case every 3,600 years. No. We're not going to do that. You know, it's cataclysmic right now on the planet, but there's frequencies on the planet. Okay? There's a cataclysmic one, that's hell on earth, and then there's the kingdom of heaven has arrived, and that's heaven on earth. You can make your choice, either the gate of Herod or hell, or the gate of Zion, heaven on earth. Kingdom of heaven is here. I have plenty of receipts. I'm looking at the time. I have to pack, I have to run errands, I have to head to Target. But let me show you what I have here. We'll go more into this. This is my rendering sessions. I render out relics. I decode relics. The Baphomet. You see the Baphomet? The head is shaped like